Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, and we are here with our Winter Wanderers tribe who are currently finishing up some breeding here and getting the next generation ready to move on. So let's make sure we start a new day here. So who do we have? We've got blue, we've got orange. I'm going to make sure that we gather. And we just had a female born Race Ray with G and H. What are we looking for from these guys? B, G, F, H. So we're looking for a male, B, H, G, H, no. B, H, G, H, no. What are we looking for in these guys? B, C. We need B, C, G, H. Do we have that F gene in there anywhere? Who are you? That's a rogue. No. No. Go away. We have F, G, H, C. We could do G, H, B, C. So let's have that. Let's do that, I think. We just need to make sure we're going to have distinct breeding pairs. So we'll destroy these. And then what we'll do is we'll venture a little ways in search of food just to see if we are able to find anything. And then we'll have a lot of these guys gather. So then Ronu will come down here and be ready. That is a Crabbit. We can't actually fight it. Not here, at least. Kirnu can move this way. These guys can explore a little bit. We'll start a new day. We basically just need to give her a few days to grow up. And then these guys will all kind of wander off their own ways, looking for food and such. Let's not. Let's go this way. There we go. And we'll start a new day. You know what? Just because this is the end doesn't mean I want them. I don't want to go out with a rogue breeding. I don't. I want to finish off here. We will have to gather from the cactus, though, because we've got to keep our food up. And we basically just need to make sure that that they're going to have enough to go on before they make their way to the snow island, but they're not there yet. So they will be soon. You're going to have pink here. And let's come over here. And we'll set out. Okay, so we got to get our blue ones on full blue. There we go. And here we go. I think they have the biggest age gap. We'll make sure we get orange, and then let's head out. I don't think that Crabbit will come with us, but it'd be kind of cool if he did. So hopefully everyone comes, and then we're going to just see... No, he didn't. We're just going to see, oh, if we can keep moving. Well, no, we really want to go up, don't we? We might want to go up, I think. Let's make sure we keep gathering. Basically, this is going to be very similar to the last time where we kind of just made our way through and tried to move as fast as possible. There is another berry bush here. Oh, we should have gathered with him before we left. Okay. Let's gather, keep moving. Gather, keep moving. Gather, gather, keep moving. Gather, keep moving. Basically, oh, you need to catch up to the rest. These guys need to keep it moving, keep up the pace. There we are. And we'll gather, get up here. Get up here. I'm gonna make them gather first if we can. Oh, we spooked a mole. There is a berry bush here, though. Keep moving. And basically just make sure everybody makes it here. So hopefully this won't be the archipelago. It might be, but I'm hoping it won't be. So let's come this way. Gotta gather again. Basically this is how we keep our tribe's food level as high as we got it last time, is we just gather every turn we get as we're moving. and eventually that leads to a lot of creatures with, or a lot of food, to having a lot of food. Okay, oh no, okay, we didn't quite make it because we accidentally left her behind there. All right, let's start a new day. Oh, we've got lots of rain here. Let's step a little closer. Somebody can come help her gather. There we are. And we can get everybody over. They all help each other. That's real nice. And we'll get everybody moving again. And we should be able here... Oh, we've got some poisonberry bushes. This is not an archipelago. That's good. We do have jungle, and then we have... I don't really want to go either way, but we might be able to make it through the jungle if we're cautious. We have enough food, and we've got a fair amount of strength per creature, don't we? Do we? No, we actually don't. Never mind. Okay. Let's make sure we gather. Thankfully, all of our creatures, intentionally so, have Poison Fang. Are these guys, how much movement do we generally have? We've got 5 movement, which is pretty good. And we've got a lot of... We do have some creatures with big body, so that's good as well. Let's make sure we're gathering. I think we're going to try going to the jungle and just see if it works. See if we're able to make it. Alright, let's come on. We're going to have to cut through the swamp here. Oh, there's lots of nice food along the way. Oh, bunny. There we go. And we can come up here, snag it, and keep moving. We're gonna have to cut along here. Keep everybody moving if we can. And then make sure we don't slack off. Oh, we missed it, darn. Let's keep moving. We can't afford to stay super long in any one spot. And you can gather that and move on. There's a healing fruit, which is always nice. And then come up here, over here, and keep moving. Oh, here's another berry bush. So let's make sure we gather here. And we gather back here. And then keep going. If we just rotate through like this, usually works out pretty well. Oh, there's a berry bush here as well. I didn't even see that. We want to have a lot of food if we're going to be making it through the jungle. How much smelling do we have? That's the real question. Not a lot. It's only 1. So that would be the danger of going through the jungle, is the only way to detect the carnivorous plants is by scent. So we'd run the risk of having a lot of attacks. We'd need to be very careful, but I think we're going to try it. Try and brave the jungle with these guys. And we're just going to skirt the edges of it as cautiously as possible here. And it seems like it'll be an easy jungle. There's a lot of slots on the port. That's normally a good sign. Any berry bushes nearby? There is one. Okay. Let's come over here, get everybody ready. Everyone on the ports? Yes, indeed. Anybody who could gather a last bit of food? Yep. And let's head out, and hopefully this goes well, you guys. These jungles in Niche are probably my least favorite biome. They definitely scare me. And, okay. So we've got... Oh, there it is, though. Okay. We might be able to just wade along in the water here. We have plenty of food. So we'll probably have to just kind of shuffle everyone along sort of like this. Alright, nobody can actually fish, can they? Nope. Alright, we're gonna just shuffle everyone along almost single file here through the water, because that way none of the plants will be able to jump out at us and eat us, because none of them are going to be growing on the beach. They're only a little bit further in. So if we do that, I think we'll be fine. There's a nice little cove there. That's actually kind of cool. But there is, up ahead, what we've been searching this whole time for. The winter biome. The mountain. And that will be very good. I am trying so hard not to get impatient, because the moment we get impatient is the moment somebody gets eaten by a plant. Quotable J moments. Yes, but yeah, the moment that I start rushing things is when we lose a creature. So we can't rush along here. We've got to be very, very careful, but I think we can do it. Even if it means, okay, that spot will be safe because it's surrounded by other beach tiles. Okay. Let's come up here, and we should be able, yes, to get everyone up here. So I'm not gonna push my luck, but we can gather there though. And what was that? That was just seaweed, yeah. I thought it was just seaweed, but then I almost didn't sound like it. So let's move in. Also, let's get her up here and not put anybody too close to the jungle. And there we go! We've got the generation that will see the ice biome. And oh man, you guys, this is going to be really good. We have a lot of food to start off with, so I'm not overly concerned about what's going to happen here. We've got an ice block right here. No way. No stinking way. And food? Who do we have? We have a digging trunk. Okay, that's not necessarily the gene I was hoping for, but it'll help. So you can already go ahead and get to work gathering some food for the tribe, already just fresh out of the ice here. And let's see, we'll try and figure out if we can find any more food around here. We'll keep everybody in groups because not everyone has Big Body yet. And we probably want to try and get Fluffy Tail in at some point. And hopefully this time we won't have as many problems with everybody freezing to death. So we're going to be starting on this island. And then there's another one! There's another one across! And then, shoot, we'll probably go to the swamps next. But we're going to start out on this island. And let's actually shuffle some creatures. So you can come over here. You'll join with this group. And these guys are going to move away this way a little bit. And kind of see if we can find anything over here. Whereas this group is going to try and find their way over here. Oh, we're going to see. Oh, we did manage to get it. Okay. I don't think anybody's going to be super cold yet. But we will start a new day. We need to breed. That's what we need to do because these guys are getting old. Oh, yeah, okay. So we're going to stop and do breeding here. And let's check everybody's mutation menus. So I think we're good with these, with blue. We should have, yes, and then the white fur, yes. And some of you guys are saying you thought the white fur might help with camouflage, so that'd be a good thing. Although, oh, we should have dealt with the hemophilia. I didn't realize that at the time. Let's breed them, make a nest. These guys can sit by this area and gather, and we'll breed them, make a nest. And then these guys can sit right here. That works perfectly. And we'll breed and make a nest. And we should have no concerns about the cold in a minute here once we have, once we've got everybody all set up here. We'll try and dig that up. But once we have our first babies. So let's see. We're gonna keep breeding as well. I want to make sure we get our food though. Oh, did we finish checking the genes? I don't know that we finished checking the genes. Alright, we should check. Oh, he didn't have any mutation menu. Okay, we need Biome ears. And we need better fertility. Ears and better fertility. Oh, and there we have the digging trunk. They changed the icon, haven't they? Or maybe I'm just not remembering. And she doesn't have them either, so Biome ears. And better fertility, okay. That makes it simple enough. And we're going to start a Biome line here. This will be when we start reintroducing those genetics back in generation by generation. So that will be happening in pretty short order here. Let's come over here. breed, make a nest, continue to gather the grass as well. And let's start a new day. And let's see. So we had a black child here with Ezra. So we have GH, GC, CG. We've got another female. We had one form of the horns there, the ram horns. Okay, HB, GH. No. Okay, let's see. CG. I don't think we've had any potential pairs here yet, so that's no good. We've got to keep breeding until we have a pair of creatures that can breed for the future. And then let's keep these guys going. We'll breed them again. Hopefully we don't see any balance bears soon. We do want to try and get big body in if we can, which hopefully will not be too much of an issue. Right, we'll start a new day. And no balance bears. Not that I hear yet. At any rate. Oh, we had twins. Identical twins at that. C and G. And B and C. C and G, he had hemophilia. We're going to keep breeding. Our food will drop here, but don't panic. That's going to be a temporary thing. So let's see. We also had Duke who had HB. I feel like somebody might be able to breed. Actually, these guys could breed. All right. HB, GC. All right, we're going to breed them. So is that BC, GH? So these guys I don't think have to keep breeding. Let's come sit here, which is probably advantageous because they're actually our oldest creatures. So let's see, then there's Taro. And let's come down here. Breed them, we bred them. There we go. The reason I'm not moving a lot of these creatures off as well is that I want to know who our pairs are, because our pairs are going to stay together. Let's see. And who were they? It was Rihanna and Duke, right? GCHB. Yes, these guys. So they're going to be our pink pair. And they may also end up being our Berryina pair, possibly. So we need the ears here. And we have, okay, blood clotting, but fertility. Fertility is going to be the next big thing we need here. And let's check with him. He's got the ears. He's got good fertility. He's actually got good blood clotting as well. So I think what we're going to do with him is I'm going to shift this line because, okay, let's look at them. BC, BC. We actually had that there. And then GH, G, and H. So these guys have actually redundant genetics. There's not a huge amount of point in keeping that line separate. So what we're going to start doing here is reintroducing the Berryina genes. And that will be this Berryina claw and the Berryina head to start with. So we're going to get our very strong creatures breeding here as well. And then we have a Rice, who has C and G. Is that the same as them? Yes. So we need to put these guys here. Keep breeding. We have C and F. Can gather from here as well. And then G and H. And let's see, we had... Did they not actually get pregnant? I don't think they did. Oops. Alright, let's start... So this pair will come over here. And I'm going to start moving Taro this way just to kind of see... Oop, there's more food there actually as well. Let's keep it coming down here. Start a new day. This is when it's extremely advantageous to have lots of food. Did she just get white fur? She did. Okay, B and F. B and F. C and G, Roduknu. Oh, he has secondary white fur as well. Okay. I think we're going to breed these guys. So they will be our orange line. And they're going to maintain their, okay, wait. FG. Who's stealing and where? Alright, nope. Whoever's doing that, that's not okay. You don't get to do that. And let's come up here. We'll look around. And then there's a bunny stealing somewhere. But let's see, because these guys have BC, FG, CG, BF, yes. So these guys can basically end breeding there as well. And then, oh, she passed away. Okay, CG. We need H. GH. Okay, no, they can't actually. We need to keep breeding them. Uh-oh. FG. Is he gonna pass away? He is gonna pass away. We'll find a way to continue that line, so Ezer is gonna be very important here as well. So Ezer, GH. I wonder if she could breed HB. Oh, we have H in that group as well. Alright, we've got a lot of creatures who have just passed away. Let's make sure we're gathering from these, because we don't want the bunnies to steal all our food. And then we're going to destroy these nests. And she can make her nest for her last day here and just see what the baby is. And then orange pair needs to stay together. But the others, I think I'm going to send this group off up the mountain, because we need to see who's in that other ice block, and that could potentially be another good breeding creature. And let's see, here we go. So we had twins. Okay, BF. Oh, BFGH. Okay, so we have, I think there, and then they both have BF. So Rokuvan and Ezra are going to end up at breeding, so that worked out. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And let's make sure we're gathering. Oi, bunny. Who are you? You are a rogue. Okay. So we need to get a male out here. We need our males to surround them, basically. And then we'll move over here. Actually, move her right there. Let's attack. Attack. And then he... Okay, we'll move here. Okay, he can't reach. And then these guys will stick close together as well. And then this group will also move off up the mountain, I think. There's a walrus deer as well. Okay, that's going to be good for later. I'm keeping an eye on that rogue, too. Making sure he's not up to no good. I'm sure he is. But that he's not going to be too near us. Alright, let's start a new day. Open, it's going to start snowing, looks like. Okay, we're going to attack. Gather. 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 No. Okay, we got him. Nice! Rocco, just in the nick of time. So let's make sure we keep up with these guys. It is getting colder. There's the walrus deer up there. He is going to be blue, and then she's not going to be a breeding creature right now. And then I don't know where we're going to move orange, but we'll probably move maybe somewhere this way. And we'll send someone up here so nobody gets cold. We'll stay nice and close together. And then we can attack this bunny. Our warriors are not even strong enough to kill the bunnies yet. That's kind of a sad. Let's come over here. But one day we will be hunters of walrus deer. One day. Hopefully not in the far future. Okay, let's start a new day. And then make sure we gather. Gather, gather, gather. We can kill the bunny. I said kill. There we go. Alright. And, ooh, here is a berry bush. Let's make sure we keep these guys close together. And then these guys will stay here for the time being, just because it's getting a little cold out. We don't want any mishaps because of that. Let's keep going this way. Oop. We can, there we go. Kill the bunny. And keep these guys moving. I think we're going to end up surviving a lot off of the bunnies, probably, and the other prey items. That's going to be a pretty important thing to be able to do here, I think. Let's come down here. Should have probably killed the other bunny. And I don't think there's much more we can do but try and dig. So hopefully he doesn't get cold or anything. He did get cold, darn it. Alright, so we'll move down here. We're almost to that other, oh, let's make sure, though, that we gather the food. Oh, kill the bunny, or attack it at least. Gather, gather, gather. Hop over here, gather, come back. Who are you? Who are you? Oh my goodness, I don't think so. I don't think we want you near here, I'm sorry, but I don't think so. You need to leave. You can't be here. You can't be here. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. Because I don't want... If he gets her sick, I will not be happy. We need to kind of stay here. And then let's... move these guys into the bushes a little more here. And then these guys will continue on their way down. Okay, we'll try and attack the bunny and kill the bunny. And then we'll come down here, make sure everybody's caught up first before we gather the bunny's meat. Alright. Everyone kind of crowd around the ice block here expectantly. And then who do we have? We have, oh, Duke New! Okay, A and I, too. Those are good genes. And then he has no poison fangs. But he has really bad eyes, for one. And he does have antlers, which is nice. He's also got poor fertility, but we're going to need to change his paws as well. So this is who they have found, and we'll be breeding that tail in, you bet. We can actually mutate it in now, though, so we might not, we might breed him a few times into our Bearina line to kind of enhance the, and we need a better fertility, right? Yes. To kind of enhance their immunity genes. I am so mad right now. Did he get all of them sick? He got them sick. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got to fight. And... alright, let's come over here. Fight. Okay. Alright, let's get these guys. Oh, she'd have to go all the way around, wouldn't she? Alright, let's come this way. He can attack one last time. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's gather. Come over here. We'll get the meat. And then we might invite that baby Bearina into the pack. And then Rokuvan. Okay. We need to protect him before he starts... Alright, let's... She can come warm him. But then these guys... Thankfully it wasn't either of them. Because that would have been even worse. And then these guys are going to start venturing back. So it's probably going to be kind of limited by his speed. Because he's a little bit slower than them, I think. Just a little bit. Alright, so we gotta leave 3 here. And then the rest can kind of venture past. Okay, let's come up here. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and start one more day. Oh, and it's snowing. Alright, are they still sick? They are. They're not still sick. Okay. Let's quickly get them back down here. to stay warm with their pack, even though they did take a little damage. Thankfully, it wasn't our actual breeding pair who got sick. Although Ezra did take a little damage. What did she take damage from? I didn't even see what she took damage from. Alright, let's make sure we're gathering. Oh, we can gather from back here as well. Alright, let's make sure everybody stays close. She'll come sit here. These guys will be their own little group as well. And then let's get this group up here. We didn't actually kill it, darn. Come up here. Keep everyone moving. Just kind of nebulously blob our way back up the mountain before the snow gets too high to continue here. Oh my goodness. We're just kind of blobbing up the mountain, literally just a mob of nichelings making our way over. But I think we can make it before it gets too much colder. And I think we're going to go ahead and leave off here for today as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, wait. You know what? We got to invite this guy into the tribe. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.